Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I am David Webb, the AMAFHH Federation Secretary. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the programs and services that AMAFHH Federation offers and some of the exciting events we have planned for the coming year. I'm joined by Batul Gulani, our founder and chairperson, who is going to say a few words.
My name is Batul Gulani, and good evening and assalamu alaikum to all our audience. Today we are just going to talk about the events which we already have done, and as David says, that the events which we are going to do next year.
AMAFHH Federation is a not-for-profit charity organisation. It's founded by members of the Shia Muslim community who share a belief in serving humanity and promoting harmony in the Victorian community. We have a particular interest in the culturally and linguistically diverse parts of the Victorian community. We provide direct support to people, especially of culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds, who may find that they face barriers to approaching other services. And we also run events and programs that are designed to unite the community, bring people together, and raise awareness of important issues that affect the community.
I'd like to say a few words about why we established this organization. AMAFHH Federation provides services for the community work and community consultations, including the Women's Support Service and Youth Support Service. So our major work which we are doing at the moment is a Compassionate Community Affairs program.
The program is focused around counselling, advocacy, consulting, referrals, including referrals to refuges, and mediation in the event of conflict. We also run programs and events in order to bring together diverse groups in the community.
And we just designed a program, Connect Together for Harmony, grab a cuppa and let's talk. This program was mainly designed when we saw a gap into the community in integrating into the mainstream society, so especially the Call community, Muslim Call community, and we are focusing on Shia Muslim community. So based on that, we started a program. The first project was last year's Meet and Greet with Victorians, and we offer the chocolates and the season greeting card with that.
This idea of connecting with people just to let you know we care about you, we want to communicate with you, is a very simple thing. And of course, food is a great way of initiating a conversation and making somebody feel cared for.
There was another project which we did last year, which we are doing for the last 5 years, was Women's International Day event. And this year we did a panel discussion.
So International Women's Day, the 8th of March every year, is one of our most highly anticipated annual events. We always look forward to this day. On this day, every year, we will always have a gathering, which is not just for women, it's for all members of the community, and it is about the role of women in society. And this year, we had a panel discussion where we brought together a panel of experts to talk about some very, very topical issues, including concept of masculinity in society.
After that, there was another project in the same, this year March, was Multicultural Fair in Diversity Week. It was a festival kind of event, and we're doing that for the Community Harmony, under the Community Harmony program. It was being organized with the Durban City Council, and that was the first time AMAFHH worked with any council. So we have to put their values and our values and their way of work together, and we learn a lot through that.
It was a very beautiful event. Part of the beauty of the event came almost by accident through the fact that a tragic event had preceded it. The week before the event, there was a massacre at a mosque in Christchurch, New Zealand. We agonised over the decision as to whether we should cancel the event or go ahead with it. And in the end, after consulting with members of the community, we made a decision that we would hold a prayer service at the event and that it would be a multi-faith prayer service. We had participants from a very wide variety of religions, including Sikh, Muslim, Christian, and the degree of support and solidarity shown by all of those diverse members of the community was very heartwarming. It's beautiful.
After that, during the Youth Week in April, we had got a youth discussion forum on local cult radio.
Absolutely. Well, this was one of the events where youth from the community were given a voice, and we had many young members of the community standing up and speaking with a very loud, clear voice about what mattered to them, which was very inspiring. Many of them were very eloquent, and I had an excellent view from behind the camera. We connected together with iftar.
Yes, that was the next event, our annual iftar, and the major highlighted thing was about our volunteers.
Absolutely. So during the iftar, we took the opportunity to celebrate the youth volunteers from our organisation, and we heard speeches from volunteers about their experience of volunteering with AMAFHH Federation. Being a home-based community organisation, we rely entirely on voluntary work. We don't have any paid employees.
The Family Fun Day, it was in August. When we were organizing this event, we just had a workshop in that fun kind of program. The workshop was basically organized by the youth, our youth coordinator Marzia Mohammed, and with the presentation was done by Rana Ibrahim. And the workshop was known as Knowing Your Legal Right. It was being collaborated with the Victorian Equal Opportunity and Human Rights Commissioner. So it was a very successful workshop, and we got a very good feedback with that. And after following that workshop, we start a family fun kind of environment, which was continue with the barbecue.
While most people see AMAFHH through our events, and those are a very important part of what we do, in between events, we are not idle. We're doing a lot of other work. And that work includes attending other events led by other community organisations, being involved in the community through representation at community consultation processes, and of course providing individual support to families and individuals who are in need throughout our community. This has a particular focus on helping people who are from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds, who might face additional barriers to seeking help from less diverse organisations, and addressing particular crises that people go through in their lives, including family conflict, domestic violence, loss and bereavement, and other issues that they face in their lives.
And we are not just doing work within our own community and within our own organization. We are approaching and being member of different organizations as well. Like our youth are at the moment being a part of Interfaith Youth Group with Victorian Police. AMAFHH is representing at Victorian Multicultural Commissioners Interfaith Advisory Board. There is another advisory board of Ministerial for the South Asian community. We are also advocating, supporting or being part of Northwest Regional Advisory Board.
And in turn, by participating in things like the state government's Northern Alliance and Western Alliance consultation processes, we have been able to put forward views that represent our parts of the community that we have contact with. And we've been able to bring to the fore issues that might not otherwise be represented in those processes.
That was the major gap within our community in integrating to the mainstream society. We are working to build a more cohesive society by establishing a network that allows everyone to easily communicate with wider Victorian community.
AMAFHH Federation wishes to say thank you and express our deep gratitude to all the loyal supporters over this year and all of you who are going to engage with us for the coming year.
And this is going to be our last project, which we are going to distribute bag of a pair of these candles in that. And that's going to be an appreciation from AMAFHH Federation volunteers to our loyal supporters.
To say thank you for the commitment you've shown and continue to show. And we wish you a prosperous holiday season and New Year.